Today is going to be a lot of fun. I am going to do a tag called 100 Questions That Nobody Ever Asks. I credit all this to Mary from Glitzy Fritzy. She did this and it was great fun. I'm going to whiz through them as fast as I can. So hang in there with me, girlfriends. To those of you that are new, thank you so much for joining me today. I invite you to scroll on down and hit that subscribe button. You'll become a member of my tribe. And go ahead and click that little bell while you're at it. It'll notify you of my upcoming videos. I generally do 2 a week, sometimes 3. All right, my ladies, on with the show. Okay, this is 100 questions that nobody asks. Number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Definitely closed. Number 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Sometimes. When I was out on the road for those 30 years, yes, I would accumulate some in my secretary and then we'd bring them back, and sometimes I'd put them together, you know, in little boxes as little gifts or stocking stuffers, or sometimes put it in my guest bathroom when guests were over. So yes. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? No, definitely in. Listen, I sleep just like this. I am so programmed. I tell you, I'm crazy. I sleep with my head just like this. I never move. My body is totally straight. Everything else is tucked in and lovely. Okay? And I sleep like that all night. Okay, have you ever stolen a street sign before? Yes, with a group of friends back when we were in high school. Yes, we did. And the railroad lights. And the football team and cheerleaders and drill team, we were all together. We were out, you know, doing our thing, going crazy, partying, having fun. And yes, they stole stop signs, a yield sign, and I remember they took the lights from railroad station because they would put it in their room as decor, you know. So yes, back in our day, we did that. We used to go rocking mailboxes too, but I won't go there. Okay, a lot of things we used to do. Do you like to use Post-it notes? Oh yes, I'm addicted to Post-it notes in all different colors. And I use different colors for different things to remind me of things when I stick them on my calendars. Oh yeah, big time. And all different sizes of Post-it notes, I might add. Yes, love them. Love Post-it notes. Do you cut out coupons but then never use them? No, I never cut out coupons. I don't have time for that. I don't like it. No, I'm not that, not that type. Said, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Well, a bear's really going to tear up my skin and cause bad scars. It's going to cost a fortune to put it back together if it ever gets that way. No, I think I'd rather be stung by bees. Yeah, because I can go get shots. Yeah, bees have it. Gosh, these questions. Do you have freckles? No. Do you always smile for pictures? Always, yes. Whether it's with my mouth open, closed, whether they have me off guard, or whatever, yes. Always smile in pictures. What is your biggest pet peeve? Oh my gosh. I can tell you right now, people that don't know how to speak correctly, people that don't know how to use adverbs like ly when you're describing something, you've got to tell, you know, how and why. And so that drives me crazy. You know, I can understand once in a while someone makes a mistake, but when that's all you hear is incorrect usage of the English language, that just goes all over me. Yes. The next thing, I just got to throw this in. The next thing is having anyone leave a towel out of place after they come out of the shower or bathtub. You know, like if you have certain hooks, they should go on that, or if they should be folded and put somewhere. Yes. Another thing along with the towel things, you know, in my guest bathrooms, you know, you have decorative hand towels there. Well, they're not really supposed to be used per se all the time. They're for decoration. You have other towels sitting over here, you know, that you could use. And I hate it when somebody grabs my hand towels. Okay. Did you ever count your steps when you walk? No, my Fitbit does that for me. I don't count steps when I walk. No. Fitbit. Yay, Fitbit. Have you ever peed in the woods? Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. What about pooped in the woods? No, can't do that one. Left the Sears catalog at home. Can't do that one. No, never. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Oh, yes. Listen, I think I miss thing, okay? I can just tell you. Okay, do you chew your pens and pencils? No. No. Why would I do that? No. How many people have you slept with this week? Just me, myself, and I, darling, this week. It was lovely. Okay, what size is your bed? I have a king-size bed. What is your song of the week? I can tell you the music I like was Rachmaninoff's Prelude in C minor. I loved that. And then some 60s music, but not any one song, because I play 60s music a lot in the car. Definitely. But I can't remember. It was by the Vogue, though. I remember that. It was by the group, the Vogue. Had to do with love or something. All right. Now let's see. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Oh, yeah. I think pink shirts are sexy. I like that. Yeah. Now, if you're going to talk about skivvies, we're going to have a talk, okay? Okay. All right. Do you still watch cartoons? I watched the other night the granddaughter Mulan. To me, that's like a cartoon movie. Does that count? I really like that, too. Can I tell you? All right. What is your least favorite movie? Napoleon Dynamite. Horrors! I remember when Tasha, my granddaughter, played that movie. She was back in school. I think she was junior high or something. That was popular. Thought that was the greatest thing ever. It was so funny and everything. And I looked at that and I just went, you have got to be kidding me. They think that's entertaining? No. Hated it. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Oh, honey, I'd take it. Listen, I got a good answer for that. But we have a West Texas area, and it's kind of desert-like, and I'd bury it there and put a marker on it. I would. A marker that's not going to move, that I'll know where it is. That's where I'd bury it. Absolutely. Far, far away. What do you drink with dinner? Iced tea. Unsweet with lemon. And sometimes a glass of wine, depending on who you're with, where we go, and what we're eating. Say, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Nothing. I don't like a lot of sauces like that. Okay, what is your favorite food? Oh, piece of cake. Sushi. Anything fish related. Salmon is like number one on the list. I love all of sushi. I like anything that has to do with fish related. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Rocky. I'm telling you. And The Godfather. Listen, I like a lot of shows that guys like to watch. I don't want to get too much in the heavy romance unless it's from way back when, like Somewhere in Time. Oh, love it. Picnic, all the older, love stories were the greatest. But what turns me on are more action-packed, believe it or not. I love Rocky. I watch all of them, and I've helped him out so many times. I'm sitting in that seat yelling and screaming and fighting along with him. And yes, the very first time Rocky came out, we were in the theater. I got carried away and got loud and stood up like I was in the arena. It was very embarrassing for everyone around me, but I was really with it. Oh yes, I'm one of those. Thought I was some sort of groupie or something. I don't care. That don't pay my bills, right? All right, moving right along. Last person you kissed and kissed you. The very last one was my granddaughter, Tashiana. Were you ever a Girl or Boy Scout? No. I was second grade. I became a brownie, but I so didn't like the color. It didn't look very good next to my skin. I know that sounds weird, but that is the reason I switched to being a bluebird. Okay, and so then I was a bluebird for the next, 2 years, and then after that, it was, the kick was over. That's true. I had to have bright colors. I didn't like anything dull. Still don't. All right, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No, never. Not even, honey, if I had a body to die for. No. No, the days of the dancing bear are over, okay? All right, when was the last time that you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Last week. Can you change the oil on a car? Oh, heavens no. That would require to get my hands dirty. No. I don't do that kind of thing. Oh, never happen. Listen, I pay somebody. I even have numbers to mobile mechanics that can come, or I can drive up, to one of these car places, but no. No, I can't, no. I don't want to break a nail. I don't want to get dirty. That's the way I am. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, never. Ever ran out of gas? No. Your favorite kind of sandwich? Okay, there are two kinds. I like tuna and Braunschweiger, goose liver. So it's tuna or goose liver. Those are my very favorite sandwiches. Okay, the best thing to eat for breakfast. Sometimes I like avocado on toast. And sometimes I like oatmeal with blueberries mixed in. Now, if I wasn't really watching my weight, I would settle down for a couple of eggs over easy, some bacon, a short stack, orange juice. I mean, I'd go the whole full Monty if I wasn't, trying to watch it here. What is your usual bedtime? Usually it's between 12 and 1. Are you lazy? Absolutely not. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Oh, a lot of different things. I think it was when I was a female gangster. I liked that costume because it was cute. Had a little sex appeal to it, kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. The others, you don't want to know, trust me. What is your Chinese astrological sign? I'm the sign of the rat. Okay, how many languages can you speak? Well, let's see. There's English and there's Texans. Okay, I speak a lot of Texan. No, I speak English. Listen, I just know bits and pieces of Spanish, believe it or not, and bits and pieces of French. So that's not what I call speaking, just English. Okay, do you have any magazine subscriptions? No longer. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I guess Legos. Yeah, I wouldn't play with either one, but yeah, my kids like Legos back then, yeah. Are you stubborn? You gotta ask. Oh, yes, my staff will tell you I am a bull. Yes, very stubborn. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? Neither. I don't like them. The only one I ever did like was Johnny Carson because he ruled the roost. That's what I grew up with. His show was entertaining. Leno and Letterman never did it for me, girlfriends. Ever watched soap operas? Woo, yes, I did, honey. Let's see, The Young and the Restless. Oh gosh, there were so many I watched. Days of Our Lives. And there was another one I can't remember. But yes, used to love soap operas. Followed them intensely. Are you afraid of heights? Not now, but I was growing up. I had acrophobia, something fierce. But my dad was the type that if you had a fear, he wanted you to learn how to walk through it. So it's like, I had a fear of heights. Like, he wanted me, when I was young, to dive off of this rock into the ocean. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. And we went round and round about that. And I had a very, very strict father, like, you're going to do this, whether you like it or not. And finally, after we kept, going back and forth on it, I jumped. I didn't dive in because I kept thinking I was going to hit a rock or something. But he was right there to catch me. I just had a fear of the falling routine. But yes, I did it and I was fine, and ever since then I've never had that fear of heights, believe it or not. Do you sing in the car? Oh yes. Can't carry a tune, I sing like crazy. Yes. And do you sing in the shower? Nope, I do not shower, I bathe. Okay, do you dance in the car? Like you would not believe, I'm a dancing fool. That's why nobody wants to be close to me or ride with me when I'm in the car. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay. Ever used a gun? Honey, it's Texas. You better believe we've used guns and rifles and every other thing, okay? You betcha. We are pros at this. We are highly trained, yes. Last time you got a when was the last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? At least 20 years ago or more. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Absolutely not. I'm a theater buff. I love musicals. I love all types of theater. No. Love plays. Love it all. Love, love, love it. Is Christmas stressful? Oh my gosh. Yes. Because see, I plan all of this stuff step by step. And if it's messed up or someone can't make it, I lose it. When I do all this and purchase tickets for this or have this lined up or that lined up, you better be there with a smile on your face, okay? In the place. Yes, and it's very stressful. Have you ever eat a pierogi? Yes. Yes, I have, and I like it, the ones with the fruit inside, because it's like a dumpling. And so I really kind of like the ones that are fruit-filled. Favorite type of fruit pie? Cherry pie. Yes, I like cherry. Also like apricot. Okay. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. It's basically, I wanted to be on television having my own talk show, and then I wanted to be a nurse. And both I've already fulfilled. So, took care of that. Do you believe in ghosts? I believe there are spirits, and yes, I believe in spirits. Yes. But ghosts, see, I don't like that word ghost. It sounds so hokey. Spirits, or apparitions, sure. Ever have a deja vu feeling? Yes. Do you take vitamins daily? Every single day. Absolutely. I take the silver 50 plus once a day, yeah. Do you wear slippers? No. I don't like my feet confined because they'll sweat. I hate that feeling. You wear a bathrobe only when it's uber cold weather and I'm getting out of the bathtub. What do you wear to bed? A nightgown. Always. I do not wear pajamas. I don't like I got to breathe, you know. Let your little bugger breathe. That's what you got to do. I don't want to be all choked up, if you know what I mean. Okay, your first concert. Very first concert ever, Fabian, back in those days, was a star. And he came to our school to sing and put on a show. And that was the first one. The biggest concert that I've ever been to that I love, that I was very fortunate to have been there, was, of course, Woodstock. Loved Woodstock. I know a lot of you don't understand, but you know what? I may do a video on that and really explain to you what, because everybody's got the wrong idea of what it really was and what it stood for. There's a lot of history behind that. And of course, they teach it in school. I know my granddaughter came home the other day. She's getting ready to be a junior. And school just let out, and what they were teaching them was all about Woodstock. So it's even something they're teaching in school. You got to know about it to appreciate it. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? I don't know. I like Walmart and I like Target. It depends on what I'm looking for and what's in the area. I don't go a lot, but yes, I go to those too. Okay, Nike or Adidas? Actually, I'm not too crazy about it. Either one. I like, what is it, New Balance a little bit better. Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. Oh man, those are my favorites. I can eat like crazy on Cheetos, but I can't now because, you know, calories, girls, calories. Dadgummit. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Oh no, sunflower seeds all the way. Love them. Ever hear the group Trebian? No. Ever take dance lessons? When I was a little girl, I took dance lessons all through my childhood, yes. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Is there a profession that I picture spouse doing? No. No, I don't have a spouse, but if I remarry, I think what he is doing now is fine, very lucrative. Can you curl your tongue? A little bit. Ever won a spelling bee? Yes, I have. Several times. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, absolutely. When my grandbabies were born. Do you own any record albums? Yes, I have some old record albums. Still have them. Do you own a record player? No, no longer. Regularly burn incense? Absolutely daily, yes. Ever been in love? Oh, yeah. I was young. You know what? The Vietnam War had just started. And I was at the USO with my best girlfriend because we did a lot of work up there. You know, we'd entertain the troops. We'd give them sodas, you know, whatever. And if they were of age, of course, they got beer. And we would dance with them, meet them. It was the coolest time. I wish there were times like that again. It's what's wrong with our young men today. They need to go to the service. They need the draft where they go to the service right after high school, spend a couple of years learning how to grow up and be a man and a gentleman, and then come back home and get married. That's what they need to do. So anyway, back to the story. Yes, those guys would come in from all over the world before they would get their helicopter assignments or what have you. We had Carswell Air Force Base here, which was the big base for the major helicopter pilots in Vietnam. And of course we had Army bases down in Killeen here and all this. So we got all the military here. And yes, I fell madly in love at the age of 19 years old with a helicopter pilot. Oh. And he was from Athens, Georgia. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that was something else. That's about the only time that I really, really fell in love That was romantic and intense. Ooh, ah. Okay, who would you like to see in concert? J-Lo? I like everything about J-Lo. She's just genuine. She's great. I love her. Okay, what was the last concert that you saw? Bocelli, not too long ago. Okay, hot tea or cold tea? No, I prefer cold tea the majority of the time. Tea or coffee? Coffee and tea. It's kind of a trade-off. Coffee in the mornings, and from the rest of the day, it's iced tea. Okay, sugar or snickerdoodles? Snickerdoodles. Can you swim well? Oh, yes. I'm a great swimmer. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yeah, sure, of course. Are you a patient person? Not. You know, I try to be patient, but when you've been running businesses for a long time, you're kind of, type A personality. You're not that patient. I try, though. I'm getting more patient in my old age, but I think I still got a long way to go to be called patient. Say DJ or band at a wedding? Band. Ever won a contest? I don't think so. Ever had plastic surgery? Yes. I had my lower eyes, the fat pads removed, and the fat pads removed from the top. So yes, I've had an eye job. Which are better, black or green olives? Oh, I like them both, but you know what? I can really go through a couple of cans of black olives during the holidays and stuff. Oh, I love olives. Yes. Can you knit or crochet? I can crochet, yes. Best room for a fireplace? Ooh, the boudoir. I like the bedroom. Yeah, for a fireplace. It's real cozy and nice. Of course, you can't get too hot after a while. Of course, I always like it in the living room anyway. Maybe I ought to stick to the living room because, you never know, right, honey? And when I get too hot, that's when your sheets will become untucked, okay? All right, okay, back to the story. Do you want to get married? That's a good question. I do and I don't. I would love to get married again, I have been married a couple of times. I would love to get married and live my life, out with someone. But then sometimes, I don't. I'm so used to private time and doing my own thing now because, I've been single for a long time. But, that can change. I mean, I'm getting a lot better. I can tell you that. I'm getting a lot better. So, and who was your high school crush? Oh, honey, please. Yep, had a boyfriend all the way through high school. He was captain of our football team. And let's see, Philip Ray was his name, and he had a twin brother named Robert. He was a hunk. He was a hunk. But of course they all are, Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? Oh, absolutely not. I'm going to get my own way anyway. I don't have to scream and cry. Do you have kids? Yes, I do. I have one daughter now. I did have a son, but he passed away at the age of 22. He was killed. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 grandchildren and 2 great grandbabies now. What's your favorite color? My very favorite color, golly, I love red, but I love black, okay, as well. And if I like black, I usually like mixing it with black and white. But yeah, red's usually my favorite color. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, my son. All right, and here is a bonus question. Said, tell us about something that happened to you in middle school. It was the day that John F. Kennedy was taking his ride through Dallas and was shot, and our school was right there at the edge. With John Connally getting hurt and then John F. Kennedy being assassinated. So yes, we were down there, and that is what happened. I'll never forget middle school because obviously that was extremely devastating. So, ladies, there you go. I hope that fulfilled your excitement. These are questions nobody ever asked. That's the truth. But they were fun, and I enjoyed it. All right, my ladies. Mwah! If you have any other questions you want to ask me, list them down below in the comment section. I'll get to you. You know I will, girlfriends. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, Mary. Mwah! Great idea. Cute tag. Love you, girl. And I'll have Mary's link listed down below. You got to go over. Sharon said, hi, honey. Okay? All right. For all of you new people that have joined me, mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, darling. I love you. Now you're a member of my tribe. And to each and every one of you, I want you to stay sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.